is where we were. I was basically, I had a lamp that I put like a napkin over, and I was shining it directly into my face, and and it hurt, and I didn't like it, and so I had to stop. So let me just tweet this out real quick.
I can retweet it.
Oh, thank you.
I'm like taking a break from Twitter, like
good for you.
an angry break.
Ooh, an angry break. What does that mean?
The people no one likes people's stuff on Twitter. Like I think I have good stuff. No one likes it, and then also I don't. It's like boring. Twitter's boring, and
I turned off my stream, so I don't know if that's like appealing to you, but I have certainly enjoyed it.
So you don't read anyone's tweets?
I mean, I see it on my phone. If I'm on my phone, like I get it, but in my browser, it's turned off, so I can't see any of like I don't see it on my browser unless I like set it to like notify me when that person tweets.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so what do you see on Twitter then?
What do I what?
What do you see on Twitter if you don't have a stream?
Nothing. I see when people talk to me, and then I can talk to them. It'll be so fun.
But she still uses her phone.
Yeah, I still see it on my phone sometimes, but it's just it basically like didn't it reduced the amount of feed I see by like basically like 95%, but it's made me like so much happier.
So I only use my phone.
Well, then take it off your phone if it hurts your feelers.
It doesn't. I love it.
Oh. Well, then good on you, buddy.
And I like Alex's tweets. I don't know why.
I like Alex's
You're the only
tweets
person.
too.
You're the only person.
I'm generous with my likes.
You are generous, and I appreciate you with your likes. Okay, I'll tag you, a skiff, and
Yeah, I'll retweet.
who is on a Twitter break. Leave Alex alone. Cool. So people will know, but people already do know because I saw one person come in. All right, we'll see. Because people can send us suggestions, like what as we're doing.
Oh, good, because I don't want to do anything.
Well, cool. You're in luck, buddy. You don't got to do shit. So, did you guys see like what was happening so far in the story?
I know I was mad that there was a Del Taco truck and not a Taco Bell truck.
There were both. Oh wait, no, there was a Del Taco truck. Yes, that's what it was. There was a Del Taco truck and then a Del Taco truck. Yeah, so basically we got our main characters, MGJF and Forrest Whitaker.
Wait, who's MGJF and MJF? Or MGF?
So what happened was we were trying to make MJF a character, and I mistyped it like at least 4 times as MGJF. So he got stuck being MGJF.
So it is MJF, just with another initial?
It's basically it's MJF's it's his face persona. Okay. So that's what we've decided was that MGJF, which is Maxwell Gentleman Jervis Friedman.
Not good.
Is his that's his Wait, are you saying he's not good, or are you saying that idea is not good?
No, I'm just saying like the G could have just been good.
Yeah, I mean it could have been, but you'll have to square that away with Norm because he's the one who made it, Gentleman Jervis,
with his fucking thesaurus.
Yeah, that's what we call him, Norm the thesaurus.
Wait, so my jerk off friend was a joke?
That's what Chris Jericho calls MJF.
Yeah.
Is MJF a real person?
Yes.
He is. He's a wrestler.
He wrestles on the TNT.com show with Raymond Phoenix.
But TNT.com is not what you think it is.
Oh.
It's like a shipping company.
Well,
I do enjoy every time you send Alex that link, though. It does make me laugh
Oh,
because
you
I
know
do
about
see
that?
that it's a shipping company. Yeah, because he does it in the middle of the wrestling group chat. And every time I see the little thing, have you been clicking on it? Because I see the preview and I'm like, that's a shipping company.
Yeah, I click on it.
You're like, where's
Every
Raymond,
time.
Arizona, Phoenix?
There's no Raymond Phoenix. My mom just texted me and said, "What's going on at Broadway? A car news, they say, on a car event, they say, on the news." Great mom texts. Great stuff. Okay.
So wait, what is going on Broadway?
I don't
Do we
know.
know?
Let me see. Hold on. Broadway
Comedy
car.
club?
You know what it probably is? I bet Broadway's like a street here, and I mean I guess it's a street everywhere, but there's okay, here we go.
Is that in Kanava?
No, it's in Sacramento.
Did I say the state right though?
You sure did. Let's see. Sacramento police warn drivers on Broadway that there might be some traffic due to a car event. Yeah, I mean, I don't. It's a pre-planned car club event on 15th through Alhambra. Okay,
All right.
that's
So
fine.
if anyone's watching, stay off of Broadway.
Any people in Sacramento, stay off of Broadway in the X Street corridor.
Unless like you're a part of that car club, and then you should go.
Yeah, then you should have a go and have a great time. See all your friends.
What's the issue? Nice. There's cars on the road.
That's the problem.
Guess it looks like there's old timey. Yeah, like that's what the cops are warning about. People, the cops here are wild. My friends don't know this, and I got laughed at for looking at it. But they have they use the police helicopter like all the time. It's constantly flying above. And there's a website where you can look up why the Sacramento Police Department is using the police helicopter. So they have the logs every day.
We're hungry.
I mean, close. I feel like every single time it's like we're looking for a missing person, so we flew the helicopter over.
Yeah, you can't find missing people from the sky.
They're not just up in the air.
That's why I feel like it's really suspect. It's like they usually like fly above. That's what a lot of them say is they're like, we're looking for a missing person, or there's a guy with a gun that we're trying to find. So we sent the police helicopter up. And I'm like, isn't that farther away though? Yeah. Like being able to see stuff.
They're like reporting from the sky. They're like, okay, there's like 30 people over there, 20 people there.
Well, I feel like you can't just be like, we flew it up there because we like it and we have to use it or they'll take it away. You can't say that or you'll get in trouble. And
how do helicopters work? Does anyone know how they stay in the air?
I don't know. I don't even know how magnets work.
No. The Juggalos taught me that.
Wait, but that helicopter one is a Stephen Chen bit, right?
I don't know.
It sounds like something he would ask and
I think he's got a bit about it.
Well, we're all pretty dumb.
Yeah.
True. Very true. Speaking of very dumb, we have this story, and correct, Skiff, you were in it because you were protesting a Del Taco truck. You also got to ring the bell. I don't know if you saw that part.
Yeah, was that the Taco Bell?
Yeah, you got to ring the actual Taco Bell that would start the match, and then you got a coupon for a free quesalupa.
Nice.
And and then you collected your ticket, and then the match could start. Okay. But basically, what happened at the end? This was the MGJF versus Forrest Whitaker match. It was an outdoor match at a hardcore. It was a hardcore match at an outdoor hospital. A bunch of people threw guitars into the ring, like when they covered everybody in chairs, like in ECW. Mm-hmm. And then Randy Orton showed up and set everything on fire. And MGJF and Forrest sunk through, like they escaped through the middle of the ring and then got on a stretcher and like left. And so they're on a run because they don't want to have to, they don't want to be liable for all the damage that happened. Mm-hmm. So right now there's the hardcore belt has effectively, if you think about it, been vacated because they were fighting for the hardcore championship. And now MGJF and Forrest Whitaker are like on the run and nobody knows that they're still alive. So, hey, any questions?
Well, is the belt 24/7?
We don't know that.
Okay.
That's something we could write in if you wanted it to be 24/7.
They can just keep fighting.
And Forrest Whitaker has actual twigs as arms, correct?
Yeah, he's his gimmick is that he's kind of like a tree guy. He's like a big tree, and he can rip off his arms and beat people with them. Well, his arms are branches, basically.
And they're in Florida, right?
They're in Florida.
Because if he was in California, he would not last very long.
Does he be on fire?
Yeah. That gimmick wouldn't be great for the California circuit as far as pro wrestling goes. If you're doing California circuit, you'd probably want like a CBD or hemp themed wrestler. Maybe like a shitty surfer or something.
Oh, Sting.
Hey. So where do you guys want to start? Oh yeah. And the rule, so basically the big thing is that there's no. Basically, once we type it into the story, it's like in the story. Also,
I have a delete button on my computer. Want me to be the typer.
Brag. I do too. Actually, I usually tape it off, but I forgot to. So, but no, we have to stick with the integrity of the rules,
right?
To stay in the rules.
All right. So chapter 3 has to open with them. They're on the run together, right? Or are they separate?
When they left the arena, they were together because
Ric Flair was driving.
He might be driving.
Ric Flair was driving, and it said should Ric Flair be driving the truck. I guess that was left as a cliffhanger. Is okay. If Ric Flair is driving the truck, which honestly it would be kind of funny if it was like, no, he's not driving the truck. Like, what a terrible cliffhanger! Like we set you up for disappointment.
All right, so the truck immediately crashes.
Okay.
They didn't. They rashed.
Yeah,
rashed.
I guess we can't delete.
It's why did it rash? It could have.
Forrest Whitaker's had ivy all over his body. Faust. Now it's Faustian. Isn't like that like a
that one? I might correct Faust. I think are we thinking Faust?
Faustian. Yeah.
Yeah. So some of the it is no backspace, but it's like pretty.
Oh, you can right click on words.
It's a little loosey goosey because I fix some of them later depending on what we go with or what we don't go with, because otherwise it's already pretty hard to read with like grammar corrected. It's even more impossible to read when you see it just raw. It's the funniest shit. Anyway, but we can still make the truck crash. But it also has a rash now. So sorry about that. Maybe the rash was so distracting that it made the truck crash. Like,
it would make me crash.
Yeah. That's wait, do we know who's driving it yet?
Well, that was going to be the big surprise when it crashed. But...
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll just say that everyone in the truck had a really bad rash. So it was hard to drive distracted from rash, from the bad rash. That's phrased terribly. So it crashed. The truck did.
Now, what you're thinking is Ric Flair definitely was driving because it crashed.
Okay.
It's good to tell the audience what they're thinking.
Yeah.
Okay. So
But it was not Ric Flair.
What?
what you may ask.
Actually, you did ask.
She can't go. Okay.
We can add. We can add. We can always add. You know what this actually proves is the importance of editing for anything you do.
Driving the truck, or no longer driving the truck.
Okay, driving the truck.
I'm stuck with driving the truck now.
I could just say like, never mind, no longer driving. I mean, no longer driving the truck.
Was.
I have
Was.
something. Do you have something? Or
No, if you have someone.
I think was Forrest Whitaker's broken arms that grew up like baby Groot. And it's such a new twig, a new offshoot of a branch or whatever they're called that doesn't know the rules and was like driving crazy.
Yeah. He was a little guy and he didn't know the rules and was driving crazy. It's wild that he got the rash too, but you know.
Well, he got moss.
Oh,
Yeah.
he had moss. He got the rash, it didn't bother him, but the moss that he got did.
Yeah, covered his eyes.
Yeah. But okay, I'll write that in.
This is like getting into more into botany.
Well, I'm glad I have two plant experts on to help me out. Oh, also, people who are watching the stream, you can type any comments in the box if you have any suggestions, and we will see them, and they will pop up on the chat.
And feel free to use your delete button. You're not a
You
holden to
can
these
use the
rules.
you can use the delete button if you don't want to. If you don't, yeah, what he said.
Alex, that's in the private chat.
Oh, okay. Damn it.
But we can put it in the story if you want.
And my wife asked me to stop saying poop all the time.
Oh fuck! I don't. Hold on. Okay, Sorry, I'm full of crap on my end.
You and Alex both.
Yep. I went to go look for the private chat, and then I realized I had like a billion tabs up. All right. So the truck crashes. It's not Ric Flair. What a weird. Was Rick? Well, also, okay. I had to make sure because I couldn't remember how they escaped. Honestly, I was like, I thought it was an ambulance, and now I remember it was the taco truck because it's full of tacks. That's what it was. Okay.
So-
Tacks went everywhere. Went through the windshield, covered the ground with tacks, which, as you know, as you're thinking, actually, cars cars drive over them.
Okay. For cars, the cars drive over them. And, you know, tires and such.
And this caused a huge problem for Broadway Street. So much so that Forrest's mom texted him.
Forrest's mom, mother,
Great work.
Gaia, of course.
His mom is his moss mom is Mother Gaia.
Mose.
Of course. I like that she has a cell phone.
Well, you know how 5G is.
Yeah. So texted him. Oh, well, yeah, to warn him about the street having too much traffic. She saw it on the news, which is bad because they're like undercut. Like everyone who saw that match thinks that they're dead. So it's bad that they're on the news. If they're on the news, like, can the news trucks like see them?
No, because she would have not texted him. She would have been like, "Oh yeah, he knows."
Oh, I guess that's true. That is a good point. So how are they not picked up by the news trucks? Isn't that the cause of the drama?
It was a news helicopter that couldn't tell. Couldn't tell.
The news used their helicopter for the traffic story.
And they were like, "Oh, there's some tacks and there's a tree on the ground."
They only saw a tree, which would be Forrest, I guess.
Yeah.
Or his son.
Forrest
Baby
and
Forrest.
or his sons.
Baby Forrest Reed.
And a bunch of tacks. How? They can't see people, but they can see all those tacks.
Well,
they're still in the truck. They didn't like fly. The tacks flew out, but Forrest and MGFH plus
MGJF is still in the truck. He's right.
He was seatbelted.
Hmm.
He had a seatbelt on.
Oh yeah, JF is still in the truck. He had his seatbelt on.
Because while hardcore matches don't have rules, the road does.
Yeah, the road does.
Don't worry about it.
That's like from Black Sheep or Tommy Boy when they were like doing drugs on like Road. Sorry, I won't reference another movie again.
I mean, you can. I just don't remember any movies like ever. All right. So
a local employee from the Foot Locker came out to see what the commotion was.
Oh God.
And this startled MGJF and Forrest because they remembered they were still in a hardcore title match.
But good thing there was a referee-looking feller there.
well, I mean, I guess that doesn't. So that does. So they think. So they escape, right? Everybody in the arena thinks they're dead, but they think the match is still going.
Yeah, there has to be a winner.
So they're having. So basically, they're having this match in secret now.
Yeah.
Well, there's news trucks around now, so it's back on the news. It's back being televised.
They do mention to someone that the crash happened 45 minutes to an hour ago, thus giving them an alibi to not have destroyed those guitars.
Okay. So they had an alibi regarding those burning guitars. Okay. So they basically lie and everybody's like, all right, that's fine.
Yeah.
And like so now we have a news helicopter that's filming the match now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The Foot Locker person
assumes the role of referee.
Yeah.
You gotta dress the part or something.
As is in their Foot Locker contract.
You gotta dress like the job you want.
Stimulated by their Foot Locker contract that says dress the job you want. Not the job you have. Which is always great. Lots of people at the Foot Locker dress like just fucking crazy because they don't want to work in different places.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Like maybe a funny sketch. Sorry if this is like totally off topic, but like someone's like goes dress for the job you want, not the job you have, and then they like are supposed to, like they work at like McDonald's or something, and like they're not dressing in that uniform.
You gotta find them and give them a talking to, Alex.
They wear a Burger King outfit.
Yeah. Okay. So they escape from liability, I guess, as far as the guitars go. They drive out and crash the car. Tacks spill out everywhere. It causes commotion. There's a news helicopter that's filming their hardcore match.
It's a street fight now.
It's okay. I guess it's a literal street fight.
Yeah,
I guess.
Forrest Whitaker takes MGJF, picks him up above his head, like wrestlers do, right?
Okay, hold on. Above his head, like wrestlers do.
They love doing that. And then he slams him down onto the ground. But what's on the ground? You probably forgot, but
down on the ground. Oh, whatever. And remember what's on the ground?
Tacks. But there are so many tacks. It's like when they do that science experiment where there's like some guy lies on a bed of nails and
I think that was a magic show, not a science experiment.
It's
a science experiment now. Where's the guy? What lays down on?
He lies on a bed of nails, and then someone drops an anvil on him. An Acme anvil.
So okay. So far, this sentence has just been a simile. So it's literally like an example of something else. It hasn't happened in the thing.
There's just a lot of tacks.
What is this science experiment? Okay.
Oh, so then MGJF doesn't actually get hurt because there's so many tacks.
So basically, what we're trying to say is that there are so many tacks that MGJF doesn't get hurt. Science.
Or magic.
Or magic? You decide. That's a good move.
Well, no, it's not a great effective move.
Okay. I mean, it was good in terms of like a news helicopter capturing a wrestling move. Was it good in terms of injuring the opponent? I guess not. In terms of wrestling psychology, probably not. I don't know.
So, Forrest, not knowing the move was not effective, tries to pin MGJF.
Okay.
But the Foot Locker employee will not count the pinfall because the shoulders are on the tacks and not on the street.
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty good. That's good rule keeping.
Look, there might not be rules in a hardcore match, but there's rules in a street fight.
Listen. Okay. Nice.
Yeah. Then, you want to go? Then MGJF grabs a handful of tacks off the ground and he throws them in the face of Forrest. And he's like, "Oh, my eyes!"
I don't know why I love that so much. throws them at Forrest's face, and
Forrest is like, why couldn't these be tacos? Not.
Ow, my eyes. Yeah, I wish we stole the taco truck instead. God, rough go.
Yeah.
It's cool that he has eyes though, because like it's very nebulous how much tree he is and how much man he is, you know?
Well, his eyes aren't great.
All right. I guess.
He's still Forrest Whitaker.
Here, hold on. He should have worn his safety goggles. That's just good advice, I think. Not great for the story, but I think someone can learn something from it.
If we help one person.
Just one person wears their safety goggles right before someone throws a handful of tacks at their face, then maybe we did a good job.
MGJF being the gentleman that he is, offers Forrest Whitaker his safety goggles.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he accepts. Oh, wait, you want to keep going? Sorry.
Sure, he can accept.
And he accepts, which thus keeps the tax in his eyes.
Puts them on.
Locking the tax in.
Tax in his eyes. Wow. MGJF, truly a master of psychology. I love it.
This makes MGJF chuckle, thus allowing...
Oh, sorry. I put cuckle and chuckle. Don't worry about that. Okay.
Thus allowing Forrest's son
Cuckle?
to sneak up behind MGJF. Now what is he gonna do?
I don't know. Maybe he just likes being sneaky.
You could just splinter, give him splinters.
That's true. He could give him
he low blows him and gives him splinters on the inside of his thighs. Not where you were thinking.
Yeah, and his thighs are his weak spot, his Achilles heel.
Why would his thighs be his weak spot?
He skips leg day.
Yeah.
And then Forrest comes in on that. Are we still on this part? Oh, sorry.
Okay.
And then Forrest comes in, and then because MGJF is hurt, he comes in and starts to like beat on him and beat on him and beat on him. But then, the helicopter, the news helicopter, descends down, blowing all of the leaves off of Forrest's body.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's not good.
Exposing him?
It's not good.
And then the news trucks zoom in on the helicopter to see who's in the helicopter. But
oh my god! Wow, I love that news trucks got in there, even though there's all that traffic. And okay, exposing him, and then the news trucks zoom in on the helicopter, and
who's driving?
I think flying. Yeah.
Who's driving? You ask.
But we tell you it's flying, you idiot. That's a better question.
Whatever. Flying. You idiot. Okay.
I don't even want to tell you.
Flying? You ask.
I don't even want to tell you now. But I guess we have to.
The show must go on. Even though you infuriate us. I don't believe.
With your questions and your thoughts. It's always blah, blah, blah. What does the reader want? You make me sick.
Like, if you would just not ask questions, we'd tell you. That's how reading works.
Okay.
You had a thought, right, Alex?
No, I don't know who it is. I'm waiting as like.
Do you want it to be Raymond Phoenix?
Yeah,
Arizona.
Hell yeah, Raymond Phoenix. He's not actually flying. He's in the passenger seat. Or the co-pilot seat. Co-pilot seat. Yeah, we're not.
Okay, so you're making Ray Phoenix in the co-pilot seat
because he's gonna come flying down like he does.
He drives onto them.
Is in the co-pilot seat of the helicopter. Okay, so he's in the co-pilot seat, and then he jumps, and he's
directing the pilot, and he jumps down.
Does he land? Does he jump onto them, or does he just like jump down and fall in a bush and die? Like, what the?
Well, Forrest was kind of a bush.
Oh yeah. Does he?
Or
where does he land? Or does he just fall? That's so stressful. That's like watching Ray Phoenix. It's so stressful. You're just like, is he gonna hurt himself today? Do we have to watch this man fall on his head today? That's how I feel every time I watch him. Every time I'm like, oh no, he's going for a suicide dive. And I'm just like, is he gonna like just head first into the hardest part of the barricade? Maybe only this far off the ground. So stressful.
He could either go onto like a bush thinking it's Forrest Whitaker.
Okay.
Because they're from so high up, like why happen?
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially because Forrest had all his leaves blown off, so he doesn't look like Forrest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't look like Forrest right now. Yeah. Oof. All right. so we just had Ray Phoenix fall from the sky. Couldn't see that great from the helicopter.
And then he's in the bush, and he like turns to the bush he's in, and he's like, "You're not Forrest Whitaker. You should win at AOS."
You're not. Or is nice. You should win an AOC scar. The bush is really turning out to be the standout of this chapter. Bush is really, really helping everybody out.
So GW says, I am Forrest Whitaker.
Wait, what? Wait, who? GW?
Yeah.
GW Bush.
Oh.
We don't have to put that in.
I'm so glad I didn't type it. I'm so confused.
All right. So what happens to the other two after Ray Phoenix dies?
Yeah. So, did he die? He basically just fell in a bush and then complimented the bush. Like, if anything, Ray Phoenix is just an acrobat with very polite sensibilities. Yeah. He's just really nice. He's schmoozing people. He's just
too bad we didn't use him to end the thing.
I mean, we could. He's in play. He can wrap this stuff up, like, and yeah. I'm just gonna schmooze about how nice he is.
All right.
Nice guy, complimenting people, just being real cool.
So, hey, do you remember when the helicopter blew all the leaves around? It also blew all the tacks around.
Okay.
Ooh. I forgot
Oh.
about the tax for sure.
Some of the tacks went in the Foot Locker employees' eyes
Oh no.
because he also was an idiot and not wearing safety goggles. Thus, partially blinding him, much like a real referee.
Okay.
He believes that Raymond Phoenix is pinning Forrest Whitaker.
I love where this is going.
It's good.
And thus begins to make a count.
1, 2. Ha ha ha.
1, 2.
Do we want the 3?
I think we should do 3. I think it would be great. Ha,
Well,
ha.
I mean, if we don't do 3, the bush kicks out. Like, do we want the bush to kick out?
3.
I guess baby Forrest Groot could come and like he doesn't like
And
to
break
see
the pin.
Yeah, he's like, oh no, that's not good. This is my cousin.
So, okay. So because it's either that or Ray Phoenix just wins the hardcore championship
Yeah, I
by
think
pinning a bush.
Yeah, I think that's the best answer.
I don't know. I actually do kind of like that's very DDT. It's like when didn't a ladder win once?
Yeah, Ladders won. The Young Bucks book is won. Lots of things have won.
Well, baby Forrest Groot could pick up the bush, stop him, pick up the bush, and then pin Ray with the bush.
And so, so baby Forrest breaks the pin, picks up the bush, has the bush cover Ray Phoenix.
Yeah. Thinking it's his father.
Okay, I kind of like that. Baby Forrest, okay, breaks the pin, picks up the bush and puts him on top of Ray to make the cover. He thinks the bush is his father. I guess, well, because he still does have that moss in his eyes, right? That's why he crashed the truck.
Yeah.
He's still got that moss in his eyes.
He's also only like 20 minutes old. So.
He's also only 20 minutes old, so
we probably should have told you that.
He's doing great. What did you do when you were 20 minutes old?
Crash a car? Bet not.
Reader?
Probably ask stupid questions while reading.
Just oops. I have a dry throat.
COVID or what?
I don't think so, but maybe. I mean, I got my first vaccine, but I did a comedy show yesterday, and I hadn't done an in-person comedy show since November, and then before that, I hadn't done one since March.
Oh yeah,
I feel like it's just like Oh, I haven't yelled in public in a long time, and I'm not used to yelling in public.
Yeah, you forget that bombing really hurt your throat.
Oh God!
Oh no, I'm bombing again! Oh no! Oh no, my throat's closing up! Oh. People have sent me mean messages about this. I'm allergic to bombing.
So, the Foot Locker employee again deploys his count.
1, ha ha ha.
Before he says 2, we must remind you he learned to count from Sesame Street.
Remind you, dear reader, that he learned to count from Sesame Street.
2, ha ha ha.
3 question mark? Find out next time.
Okay. Find out next time. That's great. KJ. Sorry, my dog's crying. Is that where we leave everyone for this fine, mighty fine chapter?
Is that enough?
Yeah. It's whatever we want to do, baby. There's no rules. The only rule, no backspace. We can end it. We could do a side story. I don't give a shit. I think the last time we did this, there was this really weird side story of the Shield being a throuple. And so it was just little vignettes of them. So I don't care. Whatever y'all want to do.
I just had to look up what throuple was.
What did you find out?
So you
didn't look it up?
No, I did. I knew it was like, I didn't know how to define it. You know, it's like harder to find words if you actually like
don't know them.
Yeah,
no, like,
it's hard to find words.
Define precipice.
It's like the edge of something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up because I'm even
the point of no return.
A very steep or overhanging place. Yeah.
Okay.
So what did this prove? Like a cliff.
Yeah. I think it's like I don't know. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Well, hey, if that's that, we can wrap this sweet baby up. I don't know. Do you guys have anything you want to plug or anything? Actually, you know what? I'm going to just put them in when I edit this anyway, so I'll just bother you guys later. But if you want to tell the people on the stream that's your problem.
Well, you can follow me at JustSkiff on the Twitter.
And I'm about to put out a sketch called To Catch a Spredator, where instead of catching pedos, we catch people who try to go to parties during a pandemic. So keep typing into YouTube To Catch a Spredator for the next week, and then maybe you'll see it.
Where do you just put them on your page, on your YouTube channel?
Yeah, it's on my YouTube, yeah.
You just be like, why don't they follow your YouTube channel?
Because no one does that when I say that.
I'll do that right now.
Okay, yeah, I think it's called Alex Barbag or something. I don't know.
I'll find it. All right, I'm gonna end the broadcast. Yay. So we